Taste good, feel good, look great, yeah. Shape like a number 8, yeah. Beauty real, looks flawless, no mistake.
Can be real with me, that's why you're still with me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to do an updated like everyday type of makeup look, like on the go, like 20 minutes to get ready. This is the look that I would go for, like very soft. I look very put together with little effort. I mixed drugstore and high-end for this look today, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. I've already done my skin prep off camera. I am gonna go in with my lip oil to moisturize my lips because I always like my lips to be moisturized by the time I do my lips in the end. I like using lightweight products when I do everyday makeup, you know. I don't like to feel heavy. I like it to be like my face but better. So I'm going in with these Maybelline Grippy Serum, and I apply my primer with a brush. I've been doing this for a couple months. I like the application. I like the way it looks. And then for foundation, I'm going in with my NARS. Clearly it's almost done because I'm like scraping whatever is remaining in the bottle. But I will go ahead and put that all over my face. And once that's applied, this is a new technique I've been doing, but I will go ahead and kind of paint on the foundation all over my face, like an up and down motion, and spread it out all over my face to give me as much full coverage from, you know, the foundation that I applied. And then once I am done doing that, I will then go back and go in like the dabbing, tapping motions to further blend it and make sure it looks like skin, and make sure that it just like looks very, you know, blended. Basically, I will go in with my liquid blush. I don't know, I've been late to the liquid blush game, and I'm so happy I'm found it now. I'm so happy that I found it now. So I'll go ahead and place it on the highest parts of my cheekbones and then blend that out. As you can see, I am using a pink shade. I love it. I love pink blush. Like I just love how it looks on dark skin. And I'll just go ahead and blend that all over. I kind of blend it into almost like my under eye and going into like the highest parts of my cheekbones. Then I will take my face powder and I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face, basically where all the foundation is, just to make sure I get a little more coverage and just to set it, take away any shiny parts, powder it down, make it look nice and professional. Even though we're not professional, but you know, make it look nice, right? Now I'm going in with concealer. I feel like I'm always heavy-handed with concealer no matter what makeup look I'm doing, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it under my eyes, on my chin, and right underneath my nose. And then I'm taking my beauty blender to blend that out. It's slightly damp. These are new. I got them from Amazon and they're so good, so soft. Like, oh my gosh, I love it. I will link it down below for you guys. And you know, I'm dancing to some music here and there because what is doing makeup without music? Like, what is that? So I'm going to go ahead, blend it. I know a lot of people do put like concealer on like their forehead and their nose, but for me, when I'm doing like an everyday look, I don't do that. I'll just take whatever remaining concealer on my beauty blender and just like kind of put it on there, as you guys saw that I did. Then I'll go in, blend my under eyes. I know a lot of people like to let their concealer sit for a long time, but when I'm doing like an everyday makeup look, I don't see it necessary. Like, just go ahead and blend it, okay? So yeah, and I'm jamming out to some good music. Obviously, you know, the makeup, the getting ready, the makeup, and the music combo is fire. Like, y'all know. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a pressed powder and set my under eyes. I do this immediately after I've blended everything out, just to prevent creases under my eyes. And you always have to make sure you look up when you're doing this, guys, so you really get in those corners and the crevices. Then I'll take the remaining and put on the other areas. I put some concealer under my nose, on my chin, all that good stuff. And I'm using a powder puff to apply this. I'm going to go ahead and take my powder blush and apply that on the same area that I put my liquid blush. I always like to set my liquids with some powder. I learned that from a lot of makeup artists that I've watched and seen. And now I'll be taking my L'Oreal Blurfection powder in translucent. This stuff is really good. Like, the hype is real about this product. And I'm going to go ahead and bake underneath my eye using a powder puff. The powder and powder puff combo, I'm very late to the game, but I'm so happy that I finally hopped on because it gives such a nice blurred under eye, and I love it. I love it. You know, with an everyday look, I try to use techniques that will give me the most, you know, maximum coverage with less effort and less product. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just me. And then I'll just go ahead and put the remaining powder on other areas like my nose, my chin, underneath my, all that good stuff, just to set it. And I love using powder. Okay, so I'm gonna take my bronzer by Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to sculpt out my nose. One thing about it, even though I didn't really do much with my nose, I need to make sure that my nose is sculpted. So I'm taking, I believe this is Mocha Mami, and just adding it to the sides of my nose to bring it out more, you know, so I don't look so flat. And then I'll take that same bronzer and put that on my eyelids, just for a dimension, just so I don't want to look flat. I want to add a little color, a little dimension to my face. So I like using a bronzer. You're welcome to use like an eyeshadow, a brown eyeshadow, something like that. Then I'll take my powder puff and clean off the excess baking powder, make sure everything is blended, and we're doing the eyebrows next. I'm going in with my NYX brow gel. I am due for a lamination. I laminate my brows, and as you guys can see, I have very thick brows, so I'm due to do that, but I'm gonna just use this to brush up my brow hairs as much as possible, shape them, curve them the way I like it. I'm gonna let the gel sit in my eyebrows and then go in with my mascara. I'm using the Essence mascara, which I really love this stuff. Honestly, drugstore mascaras are top tier, okay? I have used a couple high-end ones, but I always go back to drugstore. And then I like to add a little black eyeliner. This one is from LA Girl Cosmetics, and I'm just adding a very little amount, and then I will go ahead and take my brush and just blend it out more. I like eyeliner. I'm an eyeliner girl, so any little eyeliner I feel like makes my eyes more open, pop, awake. So I always do that when it comes to like my everyday makeup look. And to finish up my eyes, I'm just going to add my bottom lashes. Again, I just love my eyes to pop. Okay, so I'm gonna add them to my bottom lashes, nice and soft, not too dark today, just, you know, enough to make it look like, okay, I have some lashes on. And then I'm gonna go in with my brow pencil. I believe this is the L'Oreal brow pencil. I can't remember the name. I'll link everything down below, but I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up my brows. I'm not really doing much with the shaping, like I'm just filling it up. As you guys can see, I have very full brows. I don't need to do too much. And then once I'm done filling that up, I will take my concealer brush and just clean the very beginning of my brows. Like I don't do the whole, you know, clean up the entire thing. I'll just clean that up and then take my foundation brush and then blend that out, make it look clean. It just it gives the illusion that it's cleaner. All right, we're getting into the lips. I'm going in with my lip liner by Morphe. I have to double check which one this is. I think this was Trendsetter liner. I'm just lining it regularly, making sure that's nice and full. I'll do it to the same thing to the bottom and fill that up. And I'm just using 2 lip products today. I'm going in with Fenty Glow lip gloss. Love this stuff. Like, you guys see the way it shines. I don't know what they put in this lip gloss, but I'm actually obsessed. It's my go-to when I do everyday makeup. I can't put it down. Okay, it gives a natural glow with a little bit of pink, but I wanted my lips to be a bit more pinky, so I'm going in with my e.l.f. lip gloss. It's more of like a pink shade, and it gives like more of that pigment. And I forgot to do this earlier, but I want to bronze my face and add a little color dimension to my face, so I'm going all over my face with this Morphe Glam Bronze palette. I believe they discontinued this, guys. Like, I don't know why they discontinue some products sometimes. Like, what are you doing? But I'm gonna go ahead, just, you know, put that all over my face. I'm gonna put my lashes on. I love lashes. okay? I love lashes. And honestly, where have I been with these tweezers? I don't know why. I'm always late to the game, but I usually apply my lashes with my hands, but I feel like the tweezers really get the job done. And I got these tweezers, I cannot remember from where, I believe from Amazon. They work wonders. And I just got my eyelashes on precisely. Can you guys see? It looks perfect to me. It looks perfect. But I have to take my time, you know. I have to take my Milani Make It Last setting powder. I mean, not setting powder, setting spray. That's just to blend up all the powders and make it look like skin. Let it melt into the face. And then I'm taking my L'Oreal Infallible fixing spray just to make sure everything is sitting and staying in place throughout the day. Let that dry. Of course, just a couple finishing touches, adding a little powder underneath my eyes, make sure nothing looks shiny, make sure I just look the way that I want to, and that is literally all I have to do for my everyday makeup look. It looks very glam, soft, it's very easy, effortless, and I'm in love. What do you guys think? So this is the final look. Very soft, simple, effortless, everyday type of makeup. I kind of feel like I should have put this lash on better, but we're just gonna go with it. I love, when I do these looks, I love having like the half lashes. It gives me such a more natural look than my dramatic ones. So I'll make sure to link these down below if I can find them, because I know I've had these for a while. I'm pretty sure I got them off of AliExpress, but that is the look today. The hair matches as well because the hair is giving very soft as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Taste good, feel good, look great, yeah. Shape like a number 8, yeah. Beauty real, looks flawless, no mistake, yeah. Eat it up, a whole plate. Got your attention on the main date, hey, hey. High energy.